For a little bit of contextual information, SidAlpha, for those not aware, is a YouTuber who many, including myself, have likened to the spiritual successor of Total Biscuit. The man is a professional through and through, while still having a good sense of humor. And he is first and foremost an advocate for consumers in any and all things video games. The man just lives, eats, breathes consumer advocacy to the point where he will go after any and all big dogs, no matter how much larger, what they do, who they are, as long as he is fighting for the rights of the consumers. He doesn't care. He unfortunately realizes that he is a rather small channel, painfully small. I don't understand why he's this small. It hurts that he's under 100,000, let alone under 1,000,000. But he will still fight with everything that he has for consumer advocacy, and that is to be applauded. There are so many people and groups that just bow down to the corporate overlords, like, for example, the gaming media. And the worst part of this is that Sid almost never gets any sort of recognition for it. I'm sure that he wouldn't want praise or people to go out of their way to thank him for stuff like that, but he is still human, so I'm sure hearing that every now and again would boost morale, if nothing else. Unfortunately, because he fights for consumer advocacy, he does get shit on a lot by the media, that they call him Nazis, they call him hateful, that everything you can think of, because he fights for the things that the media doesn't want, for the consumers to have a voice. Now for the actual event itself. What happened was people started noticing that their free games from the Epic Store were missing. A few of the early ones. The big one that was pointed out everywhere was Slime Rancher. And it was such a weird situation. I'm going to link to Sid's 3 videos he did about this. But to very sloppily sum it up, it was because Epic, in all of their wisdom, did not have a full display for all of the games you have purchased, even if it's free. It only went back something to the effect of 90 days to maybe 9 months at most. And they didn't want to give email receipts for free games because they thought it was spam. Really? Really, Epic? Are you actually gonna go that route and think that we're gonna eat that shit? No. A receipt on a digital storefront is not spam because you fuckers can take that shit away at any given moment. I have email receipts from Steam going back to something like 2014 or 2015 because I have been acutely aware that they could take away the games I have there at any point. I'm sure they won't, but they could. And that's always the lingering fear that just having a receipt just stops. Of course, we want receipts for every single thing that we have, even if it's free, because you could make a fuck up on your goddamn piece of shit store, and we could lose the games that we have because of your fuck up. The greatest comparison, or joke that I heard in reference to the situation is that first, Epic thought to not have their store have shopping carts because who needs those, really? And now they forgot to give the cash registers printing paper. Fucking works on so many levels. Sid created an email specifically for people to email him in regards to this situation. And somehow he got Epic's CEO to listen and respond to him and to a lot of other people through him. I am amazed and that he was able to do that, and he has said as much as well. And SidAlpha absolutely deserves any and all praise for having done this. He saw a problem. He went out of his way to try and get it resolved to the point of he figured it would be futile, but just give it a try anyway. And he actually got it solved. In less than a week, he stopped what could have been an absolute disaster for Epic and only turned into a mild catastrophe. SidAlpha absolutely deserves praise for this because he is going out of his way to fix issues that Epic shouldn't have. This is so unbelievable that Epic is relying on a YouTuber to fix their goddamn shit. Now, Epic actually is sending out emails for games that are bought for free on the store, and fucking finally, thank you. Thank you, SidAlpha. I really can't say this enough. The world needs more people like you. The world needs another Total Biscuit, and it's a painful mantle to have. Thank you for taking up that mantle and for being there for us. It's never said enough. We really do appreciate all of the work that you do for guys like us. Thank you. And I strongly advise anyone watching this, go subscribe to SidAlpha. Watch his videos about the gaming news and the gaming world. He's very insightful, has a lot of information and details about what's happening and what's really going on behind the scenes. It's good to keep up to date and just know what's going on. You know you're being screwed. He'll tell you why you're being screwed. And I know this has just been basically a video advocating for going to subscribe for another person, but SidAlpha really does deserve it. And I'm going to stop here because I don't think my nose can get any browner. Again, thank you, SidAlpha. Truly, thank you for just being there for us. Peace out.